What it do, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ed Fernandez and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing something, again, a little bit different, but not in the animal sense. I'm talking about making a list video. This video is going to be about the top 5 roller coasters that I literally have to ride before I die. So I guess you can call this my bucket list video. Anyways, I did some digging around YouTube and I was able to find some non-copyright footage of these rides because I live on the West Coast and a lot of these coasters are on the East Coast, so it's going to be at least 2,000 miles away before I even ride these rides or even get any footage. So thank you to the following content creators on screen now for supplying content for younger content creators like myself and being able to get some footage for our videos without actually having to travel out there to get the footage. So with that being said, let's get started, shall we? Starting off this list, we have the Steel Curtain in Kennywood, West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, built by S&S Sansei Technologies. So the length of this coaster is 4,000 feet, a height of 220 feet, reaching speeds of 75 miles an hour, 8 inversions, and a total of 2 minutes. Some of the things that this coaster has is the world's slowest lift hill, a Drachenfire dive loop, a banana roll, and a sea serpent. Dive loop, 0G stall, corkscrew, and a cutback. For those of you who don't know, this ride was built after the Steelers football team, hence the name Steel Curtain, and to build onto it further, the Steel Curtain refers to the defensive line from the Steelers back in the 1970s. That defense helped win the team 4 Super Bowls in that decade, so it's kind of a memorial piece for this ride to show its commemorative value towards the team and the city. Next up on our list, we have Fury 325 at Carowinds, Charlotte, North Carolina, a B&M Giga Coaster. With a length of 6,602 feet, a height of 325 feet, a first drop of 320 feet, and reaching speeds of 95 miles an hour. This coaster is great by itself. That doesn't need any inversions whatsoever. The angle of descent is 81 degrees. Some of the elements that it has is literally just a lift hill. I mean, it does some really nice airtime hills and some sweeping turns, but other than that, it's a pretty basic coaster by all means. But man, is it getting some really rave reviews online. Enthusiasts online are saying that this is probably one of the best B&M Giga coasters, if not the best B&M coaster out there. And of course, with so much hype, I want to see what it's all about. So personally, I'd like to take a trip out there and see what it's all about. Next up on our list, we have El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure, Jackson, New Jersey. With a length of 4,400 feet, a height of 181 feet, a first drop of 176 feet, speeds of 70 miles an hour, and an angle of descent at 76 degrees, all packed in a duration of 1 minute and 42 seconds. So this prefabricated Intamin wooden coaster is probably one of the best wooden roller coasters known to man. It is prefabricated, means that the coaster's rails are built a little bit different and is able to hit some different turns, and it's able to do some different things that normal wooden coasters aren't able to do. Now naturally this coaster is wooden, so it does not go upside down. However, the many airtime hills that this thing has packed is absolutely amazing for a wooden coaster. So if I'm ever in the area, you know I'm definitely checking this one out. Next up on my list is Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio. At a length of 5,740 feet, a height of 205 feet, a drop of 200 feet, reaching speeds of 74 miles an hour with 4 inversions, and a vertical angle of descent of 90 degrees, all in a 2-minute and 30-second duration. Now, this hybrid coaster, made by Rocky Mountain Construction, or RMC to enthusiasts, is probably one of the best coasters in the world, dubbed by many, many enthusiasts. I have yet to try it out, so I can't really say that this is the best coaster in the world, but from what I'm hearing, I'm pretty sure it will be once I ride it. This coaster is able to pull many, many maneuvers for being a hybrid coaster, and for those of you who don't know, a hybrid coaster basically means that it uses wooden supports like a wooden coaster, and it has steel track like a steel coaster. Now, when you combine those together, you get one hell of an experience that you can only get on RMC hybrids. So this iBox-styled hybrid is able to pull some amazing elements such as a 0G roll, a 0G stall, a block brake, and I swear to God, if those trims kick in, I'm going to scream bloody murder. A 0G roll, followed by another 0G roll, and an overbanked curve. Now, a lot of you probably wondering, what's my number one then? Because on a lot of enthusiast lists, Steel Vengeance is obviously number one, since it has been dubbed probably the best coaster in the world. But I wanted to take things a little bit different. And here it is, my number one, King Da Ka at Six Flags Great Adventure, Jackson, New Jersey. With a length of over 3,000 feet of track, a total height of 456 feet in the air, a drop of 418 feet, reaching speeds of 128 miles per hour. While this thing doesn't do any inversions, oh my gosh, if you look at the footage on screen, this is literally the Godzilla of roller coasters. I mean, to launch you 128 miles per hour straight up and then straight down, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, though, you probably have to wait a 2-hour line for literally 28 seconds of a ride. I mean, this ride is over in a flash. Some of the different elements that this coaster has, it has a very powerful hydraulic launch, launching you from 0 miles per hour to 128 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds, a 90-degree vertical spiral, a 456 feet tall top hat, a 270-degree vertical spiral, all the way down to the ground again, as well as packing in a 129 feet tall hill. This ride is also built by Intamin, and this is probably one of the greatest coasters that they have ever made. Honestly, I've dreamt of riding this ride since I was a little kid, and boy, am I excited to ride this one if I ever make it down there. So anyways, y'all, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So with that being said, go ahead, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment. Do you agree with my list? Do you think that these are probably some of the greatest coasters to anticipate as an enthusiast? Or do you not agree with me? Leave me a comment as well. Do you think that there's other coasters that are more excitable than the ones that I have listed? But the one thing I need you to do is to subscribe. I'm hoping that by mid-year 2020, I'm going to reach 100 subscribers. Within the month of January, I went from literally like 18 to 50. So I'm hoping to break that 100 mark by at least July, maybe. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.